There are two new auto translate engines in Subtitle Edit. Now, this is still in beta, and what we've got is we've got the translate via Facebook's NLLB, that is no language left behind kind of API. It requires a local API, and then we've got translate via LibreTranslate, which also requires a local API. Now, you can go to this particular page here, the translation, that is from the help page, and you can see that yes, we have Google Translate being Facebook's NLLB, no language left behind, and it works fairly well, but always remember manual correction is going to be important. So running Facebook's NLLB, which supports over 200 languages, works with NLLB serve or NLLB API running as a local web API. NLLB serve requires Git and Python, so you can install with these commands. So you can just right click on this, it's going to open a new page. To go download Git here, just click on this and download Git and install, and then you'll need Python as well, but if you already installed Whisper in Subtitle Edit, then there's no need to actually do this because they're going to be available for you to use now. So this is the command that you run on CMD. So for example, you can go to command, paste this in, press on enter. So I've already installed this. Let's see, it's just running the whole thing again. So everything is set up as it is. But once that is done, what you need to do is you need to run this particular command, NLLB serve, this one, so that you can actually download the no language left behind API kind of models onto your system. So it's going to begin. It's a pretty huge one, and I cannot wait for it to finish like a 2 gig something for the demonstration purposes of this video. So I'm not going to let it download the 2.4 6 gigabytes of this. It's going to take about 6 minutes. I'm not going to torture you with that. So that's the Facebook's NLLB with support over 200 languages, and that is how you kind of install it in Subtitle Edit. But we've not gone through the running process of how it's going to run because it's going to be a little bit big to download. I'll probably do that in a later video. But we can also now check out LibreTranslate. It works via local API. It requires Python. So as for no language left behind serve, this one here, it requires Git and Python. As for LibreTranslate, it requires only Python. So we can just come here, copy this particular code, open up command, and then Control V, pip install LibreTranslate, press on enter. It's collecting, it's going to do its thing, just let it run. I'm not sure how big everything is going to be and how long the different processes are actually going to be right inside here. Hopefully not that long, but it's good to have more alternatives for these particular engines to help you speed up your workflow and probably help you out where you may be stuck. So it's going to do a bunch of things. It's just straight up just simple line of code, and everything is just going to be done on the fly without any need for intervention from your end. So you can see everything that is being downloaded right inside here. Let's see, should be okay. So it's done. Encountered error. There could be an error here. So lines output, hopefully it works. So you can run this command. Let's actually just run it here. Control V, press on enter. So it's kind of not installed properly. I need to kind of see what's going on, but that's how it works. So if I go to a kind of beta version of Subtitle Edit, let's double click on it. Let's just get a video, and then just audio to text via Whisper, const me, just click on generate for quick transcription and automatic subtitling. There, it's done. And obviously, to use the auto translate feature, let's click on auto translate, click on auto translate here. And then from here, if you're going to be using the Facebook's no language left behind, you need to select this one or this one as well, and then you can click on translate. So it may take a while, but you can see that it requires a web server running locally. The one that I canceled, that 2.46 gigabyte kind of server, that's what it actually needs. As for LibreTranslate, and let's see what it gives us, the error. Let us see if we're going to get anything. So it actually also requires a web server running locally. So those are two new translation engines, and there are more here. If you have Pro kind of DeepL Translate, this is going to come in handy for you to actually put in your API key from the settings section here, auto translate. So if you're using DeepL, you can put in your API key here and work with everything as it is. So it's really, really handy with all this. You can also see the different options here. This one is for LibreTranslate, either when you're using the NLLB serve or NLLB API. Here we go, and then LibreTranslate. So that's a quick introduction. This is the beta number 224.0.1. Next. So I hope this is of value to you. Go test them out, and if you can also leave some feedback on although this is actually a closed topic, I'll leave this link there in the description, where somebody kind of requested for the NLLB API to be added, and Nicolas gladly added it, and I can already see people using it right inside here. So that's all I can say for now. I wish you the best. Thanks for watching.